welcome everyone to the shores of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium, home of the Volunteers. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Vols will put total leather and will get started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Sooners offense will have the ball first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads.
Turning it on! Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Sooners racing to the line in the hurry-up. A great Oklahoma running attack will bring a tear to the Boomer Sooner Nation eye, thinking of guys like Billy Sims.
And where it all started was always the ground game and the toughness, and you never question that. In Oklahoma, they got to get to that. They got to be that. They got to live that if they really want to build on what they used to be and bring that tradition and build some of that tradition in the SEC.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Send the tight end in motion. Rides to back and leaves it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Handoff from the gun. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. Touchdown, Oklahoma! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Well, I know a big question coming into this one was how locked in was this offense going to be early? We've seen offenses throughout the season struggle with rhythm and execution early in games. Not a problem for this offense here. In this game, in this environment, all 11 guys locked in. Great job running, throwing, execution was beautiful, and they're able to cap off the opening drive of the game with a nice run to get on the board for a touchdown.
So Tennessee's offense will have its first possession of the game. They'll leave it with him. Oh, he's got a chance. Got enough for the first. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Wants to throw on first down. Quick completion on the out route. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. Quarterback making adjustments. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got a man, it's Wallace. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. And the Volunteers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab, it's Davis. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Vols can really attack on this second and short. the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and his offense is threatening with a first down. Looking downfield on first down. Moving out of the pocket. Firing to the right, complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Guys, let's talk a little bit about Tennessee. They've jumped to the top of the conference standings. Now the trick is finding a way to stay there.
Well, and that's your goal to start the season. It's always about the...
Into the end zone. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. The Volunteers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Snagged out of the air. Touchdown, Volunteers! All that will be in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he puts through the extra point.
Well, I love the decision-making by the quarterback, going to his go-to receiver in that situation of the game. But defense, come on. You got to know that's the guy the QB is looking for.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He breaks a tackle. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. And the Sooners head quickly to the line.
That wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. Neyland Stadium alive, a cauldron of orange noise on third down. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Off the play fake on first down to throw. With the catch, it's Davis. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They'll line up for a second down play. Wants to go up top. Good timing on the quick out. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. On the direct snap, it's Wallace. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see if someone can get the edge in the second quarter. The offense in its own end, still needing a couple of yards for the first down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on fourth. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out and you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on fourth down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
Missed opportunity on offense. QB and receiver just not on the same page there.
4 wideouts set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Now the play fake. Oh, they're after him. Looking for a big gain. Oh, did he toast the coverage? Got it deep downfield. He the throw and catch. The Sooners have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback,
and he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Sooners! A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Catch in the middle, it's Bennett. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to fire. Now he's going to break the pocket. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
Quickly complete. At the 35, he's open. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The Vols have it with a 1st and 10. Got a little space. Breaks into the open. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Yeah, and that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both. Got it stopped. Now forcing a 4th down.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. All the way down at the 33-yard line, it's 1st and 10. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Blasted as he lets it go. Oh, it's picked off. Trying to take it back. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. Here's the thing. That's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Sooners want to pick up the tempo. Grabbed over the middle. It's Wheeler. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. They're working that left side. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. And the Sooners have taken it inside the 20. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He wants to change this route. Second down, he'll throw it. Finds his tight end. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming.
Man, and tight ends in today's modern college football are so difficult to stop because they're so much more athletic than they used to be. Today, they're just like big wide receivers. So defensively, how do you stop it? Do you have someone who has the physical dimensions to match up with this guy?
Turning on the Jets. The 40. He's at the 20. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown ball.
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got a man. It's Jordan.
Nice job by the quarterback there throwing the hitch route against zone coverage. You can't stare at it. If you do that, you allow the flat defender to get underneath it, and that might be a pick six. So really good job by the quarterback.
Intercepted. Bringing it back at the 20. Touchdown, Tennessee. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick six. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David. Oh, he's got some space. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man downfield. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's White. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Now on second and long. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful start to things in Knoxville here today. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been, well, a good competitive game so far. They don't call me the most creative man in broadcasting for nothing, you know. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas amidst the smoggy smoke there in Rocky Top.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. We've got a good one going here in the third quarter, all tied up as he's set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So here is the Tennessee offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth.
Looking for a huge play. He's got it at the 25. Touchdown, Volunteer! An epic comeback. They'll talk about this one forever if they can hold on, but they're on top right now.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. The Sooners will hustle to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Off play action. Bringing the heat. Trying to escape and get it himself. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there. He's looking to throw. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. The Sooners will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see. Oh, he wants it all. Grabs it inside the 15. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on the defense, declined, and the touchdown stands. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in this one in the MAC that just finished up. Akron overcame a sloppy start and just put the finishing touches on a notable road win. And to pick yourself up and dust yourself off away from Infocision Stadium, these Zips got to be thrilled with this result. Never a dull moment when it comes to football in the MAC, and that certainly held true again today.
Hey, Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Shoots it to the left. That's caught. It's Thomas. Still running at the 40. It's a seam wide open. Touchdown Sooners. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback and wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. There he goes. Huge That can change the complexion of the game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. Man, is he having a day for the Big Orange, already over 150 yards.
And showing you a little bit of everything, Reese. I mean, he can break tackles. He can make you miss. He's doing it all for this offense.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. Leaves it with the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, 3rd quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and move forward if we're going to win this game.
And this QB's had some success, man, throwing to the football to the end zone. Like 3 touchdown passes today. Nice job by the defense responding, right? Don't give up more big plays. Understand he's going to be aggressive and take shots.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now, and you score so quickly. It's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being you, keep being aggressive.
Trying play action. That's reeled in. It's Bond. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The noise reverberating off the checkerboards in Neyland on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Thomas. Got a lot of room to the right. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. So here is the Tennessee offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Gotten 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Pulls it in. It's Butler. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on 1st down. Wants to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's James. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Volunteers will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll run play action. Fires it down the seam. And he makes the catch inside the 20.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
Now the connection takes it to the 11. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. And the Vols trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Quick pass on the jet motion. Touchdown ball! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. Is there anything this dude can't do? He's channeling his inner Condridge Holloway, Heath Schuler, or dare I say, the great Peyton Manning.
I bet he can't lead the band, Reese. I bet he's not allowed to do that. He's having himself a day, but he's not there yet. But, man, putting up some stats, doing what he wants. This offense is absolutely cooking.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Sooner offense returns to the field. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops, Palmer, and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
Took a shot as he threw. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
Yeah, and this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB. Finally getting some pressure. Finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road.
They'll go to the ground. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Looking left. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Sooners decide to punt it away. Wants to bring it back. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Pulled and fired complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Norman. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Volunteers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. New set of downs after the completion.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football, though.
Takes a hit as he fires. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the 1st down. The Vols are on the move. Looking to throw on 1st down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball.
And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee! With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
This time he's got his man. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Thomas. At the 40. There he goes. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. The Sooners moving quickly to the line. The give to the back. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Sooners! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills, and they've got it at the receiver position. So if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. The give to the tailback. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And they're going to try to convert on 4th down, 1 for 2 so far today. Motion from the wide receiver. On 4th down, trying to find his man. He's got it, first down and more. Oh, the ball's out after that big play. That is a serendipitous turn of events with the fumble going out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. And the Volunteers will line it up on 1st and 10. He's got it on the right. Turning it on! They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
This is so interesting right now, watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
Pressure coming, and the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the wideout. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Touchdown, Volunteers! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. They want to see if they can score the deuce. He's looking to pass. Moves away as he feels pressure. He gets into the end zone for the 2, and that is big. It's now a 3-possession game. We'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
They'll start this drive going to the air. He's got an open man. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks. Looking downfield on first down. Here's a heat. Oh, sweet feet. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. The Sooners will try to put one on the board on first and goal. To the air on first down. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown ball! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. He'll set up to throw.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. They'd hoped to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Got it in the middle, it's White. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Bond. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. And the Sooners want to move quickly. Wants to go up top on first down. Got him downfield. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. They just keep firing. Touchdown Sooners! Fitted in the window for the score.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt.